Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Enduro Cross Series by the Filthy Club. Once again, like to thank everyone out here for tuning in for this endurance race. It's going to be a long run for everyone. We're going to be at Crandon. We have 100 laps to do. Some notes to have. These guys will be making about 14 laps before needing to grab fuel. Tires, that's probably not going to be as much of an issue. These tires handle pretty well for the way the race is going to turn out, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So get ready to see some pretty spread out endurance racing. See who can make the long run. In the booth with me tonight, I have Renee. Renee, how you doing?
Doing all right, Randall. How are you doing today?
This morning, oh my gosh, I'm already making my first mistakes. I'm so used to evening broadcasts and then coming back to it.
It's a little too early for me. I don't even know what I'm doing up.
I know, I shouldn't have got you up. But
there's copious amount of caffeine right next to me, so I guess we're ready for this endurance race.
There we go. So once again, good morning, everyone. That's how we should start. Good morning, good evening, and good night. But right now we're just waiting for
already.
People to...
Oh, endurance race it's over. Damn. Okay.
What's up?
Yeah, it's over already. Endurance race is over.
Yeah, that was fast. Oh man, but yeah, no, it's gonna be a great race. Let's see who's out on the track right now. See if I can pull up the standings. There we
All right.
go. I'm going to make some minor adjustments. But as you guys can see, turn that off real fast. There we go. You have Patino out there, Monak, Smith, Hall, Kurtz, and West. 6 drivers making the long run. Not too crowded of a track, but we'll see how it turns out for everyone. I'm kind of curious to see how everyone is going to plan their pit strategies. So with pitting with these pro trucks is not easy, Renee, as we have observed in our other league we broadcast at DXR. If you forget to turn off your tires, you can go from a 30-second pit stop to easily 2 minutes. Tire changes on these trucks take a long time. Fueling goes pretty fast, but tire changes, you're in for the long haul. You might as well step out, get a sandwich, come back, and then get in the truck.
And then have Ricky Bobby drive for you.
Exactly. You might as well just put him in because you got to go fast after that.
Oh man. Let's see. Aaron is testing the off-road capabilities of the truck. Oh, never mind.
All right. So qualifying should be over right now, and we should be going straight to the event right in a second. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Racecraft TV. If you have not subscribed or liked this video, please do so. It helps us out a bunch. Once again, I'm Randall Alvarez. This is Renee with me. And I'd like to thank our sponsors for this race. I think Geeter Done. Geezer Motorsports.
Uh-oh.
Getting that phone call.
That's not good.
I forgot to turn off my my ringtone.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you take a break. All right. Okay. We're good. We're muted.
So that looks good.
All right. And getting ready for the land rush. Ladies and gentlemen, our lineup for the grid tonight, it's going to be, looks like Luis Patino, Monak, Ricky Hall, Mike Smith, Jim West, Aaron Kurtz, Colin Hall, and Mike. Oh, I think you did get it. Yeah, we both Renee and Randall are not racing. we entered the event the wrong way for some reason. Didn't let us watch it.
Voyeurism for us, I guess.
Yeah. All right, get ready for that land rush. All right, so before we get started, once again, this race is going to have, let's see, grid time sets 10 minutes, 1 minute after driver meeting. So they're doing driver meeting right now. So what we're going to have is 2-stage cautions, one at lap 40, one at lap 80. This will be thrown. They'll have should be a yellow flag caution, so these guys should actually have 3 laps around. Once again, the format for this is 20 or top 20 advanced from qualifying, standing start. Looks like they're going to release in groups of 5 as well. We have 5 guys out there, so that's going to be great. And fuel capacity 100%. And they only have 1 tire change available. Fast repairs, ooh, limited to only 2. That is going to be tough if these guys start banging doors. No wave around. These guys do have a lucky dog, so if a caution does come out, last guy gets a chance to get back up to the lead lap. And that should do it.
It's weird that they're letting me join the other way.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. So then once again, like to go through our sponsors. That's going to be AP Media, Geezer, Panda Nation, Team Clips, and that one. I don't know which one that is. I gotta wait for it to pop up. Sorry, folks.
Like I said, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, I usually have this all typed up. Ooh, we got some more drivers. Geezer Motorsports, and then I want to say it's Mike something. Come on. One more. Mike's Crazy Paints. See, I knew there was something good about that. And the winner, I believe, gets $50 and free paint. So once again, thank you to Geezer Motorsports and Mike's Crazy Paints for that. Panda Nation, iRacing Network. If you don't like pandas, I don't know if you're human, but, you know. All right. Renee, I'm excited. I get to watch this today, and then tomorrow I get to go to the Gas Series and go see a bunch of people that I've, broadcasted for almost a full year, and go shake hands and meet everyone. I'm super excited.
You mean fist bumps, right? Fist bumps.
Yeah, fist bumps. COVID safe fist bumps.
CDC certified fist bumps.
CDC certified fist bumps. I can just get a stick, a 6-foot stick with a fist on the end of it. Also, once again, if you're watching this and you have never seen a game like this, this is iRacing. That is right. iRacing is a game you can get on your computer, and it's probably one of the most accurate racing simulators you can find out there, in the sense of competition, the way the races are set up, the way the cars handle. They put a lot of time and effort into scanning these tracks. They use LiDAR to break these tracks down and then build them up in layers. Like every video game, there's always bugs. That's what we have to deal with, taking real world situations and converting it into coding is always tough, but they do their best, and it is great.
It is great at what it does, Chief.
It is. All right, running through the line.
I believe they're done briefing.
I believe so too. I'm gonna see if I have a specific camera set up. I do. Los Patino, Franklin, you guys can see real fast. And we are green to go with the land rush. 5 to start, 2 are waiting.
Land rush reminds me of the gold rush.
Franklin up in front, Ricky Hall right behind him, the number 69. Aaron Kurtz, Louis Patino in 4th. 5th is going to be Mike Smith. Beautiful entrance. Now coming into coming into the gravel pit. Monak up in front. Nice side slap there from Patino to Ricky Hall.
Everyone take notes. That's here. You're supposed to be turning with these trucks.
You can lean on your team. You can lean on the other guy. That's okay. That's acceptable. That was a little bit of a rough lean, but hey.
It's rough and stuffing.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Coming back for some more.
We're playing a game of ice tag.
All right, now this corner right here, you can. Looks like the 76 came in just a little too tight. He's probably not going to have the runoff that he wants. But Frank Monarch, dude, look at him go. He's got a couple car lengths in front of everyone right now.
Ooh, that jump. Yeah, definitely going ahead of the pack.
So one of the toughest things right now is this pack is going to need to spread out in the sense of when the first pit happens, either everyone's going to pit together or we're going to get people pitting early, trying to get out ahead while everyone else pits, and you're going to have to set your strategy pretty soon.
That's where the mental aspect comes in.
Looks like Franklin's still with a good lead, getting ready to head down that long straight.
Ricky Hall's not too far behind.
Yeah, no, Ricky Hall's right on his tail.
It's amazing because Franklin Monarch was getting a bit of a lead.
He is. The battle I want to see unfold right now is between Aaron and Lewis.
Ooh, and a little shove from Lewis.
Yep. And that just pushed him a tad bit over that turn into the wall, scraping with his rear end. Lewis is looking to the inside. Oh, did he just over-rotate, or is he going to get him on the exit? Side. Oh. He set it up. He had it. He's going for it.
That was super close. Oh, no, I need to adjust my voice settings.
All right, looks like we have our. Oh no, we had someone hit the pits. That's what happened.
Oh no, who was it?
That's gonna mess me up. I forgot it does it on Crandon. So if you hit the pits in Crandon, it rotates you to the front of the leaderboard. I'm gonna have to put in a pit stop so people know that someone's in the pit. Let me see. Pit count. There we go. I'm gonna just double check. There we go. So if someone enters the pits and you see them change on the leaderboard, you'll see it come up on the stops. That way we'll for sure know if someone is in and out of the pits and be able to keep track of that. Still a great battle. What's up?
I forgot to put more details on my thing. So no, completely lost.
There we go. Lewis making his move on the inside around the gravel pit. Gets in front of his nose. That right there is what you want. You want to be about a foot off the nose as you leave that exit. That way they have to hit the brake, hold up, and it's going to change their racing line and slow them down.
It's how you hold up your line or let them pass.
No. What happens is they're too close that if they have all that speed on that exit, usually they should be able to pass you on that run because they're taking a faster line. They have to hit the brakes because they're either going to push you or they're going to have to swerve out of the way and lose a lot of speed. And you can do it right here coming into this hairpin turn. This last turn right now, what can happen is you can cut in on the inside, and we've seen from a lot of drivers from the short course series and some other races on Crandon where they send it in, they get up out in front, and the guy behind them just bumps into their rear end. There's nothing you can do about it.
Pray. Franklin Monarch and Ricky Hall still battling for first and second.
Yeah, just on his coattails right now. If we go ahead and jump into his roll bar so you guys can see what it looks like for Ricky Hall right now, chasing down Franklin.
Spectacular view.
This is one of my favorite sections in Crandon. Just crossing over right there, and then you got that left-hander. You got to pitch it in for. Beautiful run.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that R is not for reverse. It's for racing.
That's my favorite R.
Hey, I thought that was your favorite R.
Looks like Patino able to hold his lead on Aaron. Mike West right now, just right behind him. Jim West, a little bit farther behind. See if we can find him on the track real fast. There we go, Jim West entering into that corner on the exit, followed up by Colin Hall. Remember, once again, these guys are staggered, so they did not release all at the same time.
5 were released in the beginning, and then 2 were right after.
Yep. So their time gap will be adjusted.
I like it when cars go sideways. Sweet slides, man.
Oh, totally, bro.
Thanks. I use power sheets.
My favorite is backing it up into a corner. That's so much fun. It's slow sometimes, but it's fun.
That's all that matters.
Back it up.
Ooh. Ooh, that was tight.
Who are you looking at?
Monarch.
Yeah, I'm still on him right now. I think Aaron's gonna fall behind right now, and Mike Smith looking to catch up to Aaron.
Ooh.
As that gap starts to unfold. Because he's losing his pace right now with Luis Patino. Aaron is not able to keep up with him.
Luis Patino is getting on Ricky Hall.
Yeah, he's running him down. Luis Patino's a fast driver, though.
Yeah.
So I would not, doubt him to be able to drive himself back up. It's one thing to be able to qualify and throw down a great qualifying lap, but it's another to be able to be consistently fast, and that's what you want to see out here.
Especially on these endurance races, it's not who has the fastest lap, is who can consistently keep a good lap.
Yeah, and who can keep their car as clean as possible, or truck. More damage you take, the slower your truck's going to be. That happens. It slows down.
Yeah.
You lose a little bit of that whole shot on the exit of the corner, or you might still have the top end, but maybe the acceleration starts to drop off, or some of these guys actually lose a little bit of their top end, and that really hinders a lot of these straights.
Why they're Series Pro 4s? Huh. Nice.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Lewis is reeling him in.
Ooh. Oh, he
made a
mistake. Hitting the wall.
Yeah. This is going to hopefully get Lewis to a side-by-side with him.
And he's cutting in. He's cutting in.
Looking for that crossover. Oh! He's going to be side-by-side, but he's going to scrub off too much speed. Threw that a little too early.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to try that. He's going to go for it again.
Oh, he hit the brakes.
On the brakes, yeah. Or he just kind of friction braked a little bit. Rotate your tires a little bit more. Slow yourself down.
Yeah. But man, battle for first, second. Oh!
He's looking to the inside.
Ricky Hodge is maintaining that good speed and momentum on the outside. Oh! Did he do it here?
No. Ricky's got a great line on that exit.
All right, I'll be back on now. Let's check on Aaron, how he's doing. Aaron's still building up on that lead. You're all right. Mike Smith and JC West is just, that's going to be a battle within 3 laps or 2.
Yeah, Luis Patino still pushing that inside line, trying to get out in front of Ricky Hall. He's hoping to get some of that speed. I feel like he needs to close the gap a little bit before he starts pushing that inside line as much as he is right now, because it is fast, but he's still scrubbing off too much speed.
Yeah, he's respecting Ricky's
Safe space.
positioning. Yeah. His save zone.
He's keeping his 6-foot distance.
Ooh.
Riding along Franklin right now.
Those bumps, man. It's like fun. Woo. Let's see. Check on Aaron and Mike Smith. Aaron and Mike Smith, very close to each other.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, look at that. Mike Smith catching up to Aaron. Aaron with a little fender damage. We'll go ahead and stick with them for a little bit. Mike.
See, I feel like that'd be...
Go ahead.
If it's in terms of consistency, I feel like I could be very good at this because I'm consistently bad.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that.
Aw. Can't say I didn't try.
Doesn't hurt.
My cats are being crazy right now.
What?
No, my cats are being crazy right now.
Tell them to stop. This is business time.
Ow, my hand. Oh, so they're gonna pit?
Who's pitting?
Franklin Monarch and Luis Patino are pitting.
There we go. Making
Ricky
the call.
Hall. Ricky Hall still in the race.
Ricky Hall stayed out. He's going to go ahead and burn it. Let me see how many laps we have done on my side. 11 laps. So they're on the edge of, being at that point where they're going to be running out of fuel.
Franklin Monarch just left the pits. Luis is about to leave the pits.
And Luis is out.
I hope all these racers have a good gaming chair.
Yeah, that is extremely important right now.
Because these endurance races, man, they take a number on your physical being.
Oh, yeah, they do. There we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, got to catch up to the pack. It's the one thing about endurance races that's tough. You got to figure out where everyone's at. Looks like we have a fight between Mike Smith and Aaron right now, going for a little bit of a crossover. Going to go ahead and jump in on those guys. as they come around the bend.
Ooh. Nice turn. A little wide.
They'll work it out.
So Ricky Hall's still on the forefront.
Yeah, Ricky's still in the front. He hasn't taken a pit yet. Oh, and there we go. Aaron off into the pits. Hopefully these guys don't get pit speeding penalties. I feel like they can because they're entering in full bore. These trucks do not stop on a dime.
Nope. Also, you don't want to wear out the brakes. Ugh. I mean, do you though?
No, but we have the number 80 running that beautiful SpongeBob paint scheme. That's going to be Colin Hall. Hitting the pits as well. Up in front of him, Jim West deciding to stay out. And
He's doing it, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, it looks like Aaron out on the track again. Clean out of the pits.
Oh, Colin about to run somebody over.
Oh, no.
He's still trying to figure out which pit stop he goes.
I think there's only one, technically. There's like 1 or 3 pit stops that you can take.
Which one do you think is ours?
Oh, Jesus. All right, there we go. Ricky Hall, Mike Smith in the pits. This should, if timed right, keep them out in front of Franklin Monarch. But you never know. He is getting closer. Uh-oh. Ricky's out. He's pacing out across the cones. Will he beat Franklin?
Nope.
Oh, he's right there. Go on. Get out in time. No, Franklin takes the lead. Ricky Hall about 8 car lengths behind him. Still pretty good timing, though.
Yeah. And Franklin was just speeding through that turn. Fortunately, pit lane, it is heavily regulated. That's a good brew. That's right. I think the only one that hasn't pitted yet was JC West. I know.
Let me double check on that real fast. Yeah, it looks like West still has not pitted with 14 laps to go, so he is on.
He's about to right now. So, wait, who's that with him? Oh, Colin went back to the pits.
Yeah, he could have made a mistake, too. That happens. He might have just done a touch and go, or stop and go.
Ooh. That's definitely a time killer. Let's see. Is there any battles?
Right now, it's stretched out between the top 4: Franklin, Monik, Ricky Hall, Aaron Kurtz, Louis Patino. Louis losing that position that he really worked hard to get in front of Aaron, and now he's got to kind of fight his way back up there. Mike Smith a ways back there as well.
So many strategies one could go by. Do you really want to take more pits with the ability to be able to gas it more? Or do you want to feather it, endure longer, take less pits?
You know what? Fuel-wise, if they're just going, like, they should be getting about 14 laps on a tank, give or take a lap. That shouldn't be really an issue, and they should be going as hard as they can out here, because they need to make up a lot of time. So maybe short pitting would be your better strategy, and just doing 10 lap splits. But you also have to remember it's 100 laps, so how many times do you want to pit, and do you want to pit that last section? So maybe you do 10 10 10 10, the last one you run it out. And with the track wearing in right now, most of these tracks don't make it past 14 laps, so that's going to also play a huge role in how these guys drive, because right now the track is extremely hard. It's grooved in. You can see he just hits this outside. He's got no power, no control. It just steps out a little bit. They are in, four-wheel drive trucks, but even this gravel pit right now, it's going to get atrocious, where you can see they're hugging the inside as much as possible. They can't throw their back end out anymore because it'll just shoot them out into that wall. So it's going to come down to one-line racing and, just fast pitting. And you can also set how much fuel you want to take too. So you might see these guys do this. They might have the ability to adjust their fuel ratio of how much they want to take. So some of these guys might, want to stay lighter, or they just want to go full and stay heavy. It's just strategy and how it's going to play out for these guys.
That's what their playing style is. Ooh. Are we gonna have a battle soon? With Aaron and Ricky Hall?
I don't think so. I think Ricky's probably closer to catching up to Franklin than he is to Aaron catching him.
Ooh. You said 100 laps. We already taken care of what, 20?
Let me take a quick look. No, we are 18 laps in.
Wow.
Yeah, we are not even a quarter of the way done.
Already 80% done with my coffee. No.
All right, let's sit down and analyze this a little bit. So we have Franklin Monik right now. He's been running the lead. He had the start. Ricky Hall's been chasing him for quite a while. The two drivers that we've seen change positions the most in this race is Aaron Kurtz and Louis Patino. I think both Aaron and Louis have probably the most to gain on the track. They've moved up quite a bit. And then, we have our late starts, which is going to be Jim West and Colin Hall, which is going to be tough for them to even get up there. But time-wise, yeah, it's hard to see. I gotta go look at their times.
Yeah.
Best, yeah. See, they're still a second, 2 seconds behind. Louis making up some time on Aaron, but it's still pretty close.
Yeah, it's just. Then Colin had that pit incident, so There's a lot of seconds that he lost there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we got this guy called Rene Hernandez who hasn't even completed a lap. Don't know what the guy's doing.
He's having tea time with Randall Alvarez out there. Luckily, this hasn't spread out too much. These guys are, I would say, pretty close to each other. Yeah, they're not breathing down each other's necks, but you're within arm's reach of another driver.
Yeah, Colin and Jim West are gonna start having a battle.
All right, let's. Oh yeah, you're right. Let's jump over that. Back of the pack, fighting it out.
How scary must it be to see
SpongeBob running you down?
Yeah, a Pro 4 SpongeBob.
Well, by the way, SpongeBob drives in SpongeBob's cartoon, I'd be pretty afraid. Is it Mrs. Puff, the teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Puff is probably sitting in the passenger seat. You know, there really isn't one because that's your engine, but they made one for her.
That's some serious weight increase.
What are you talking about? She's a pufferfish. She weighs nothing. It's
All
all
right.
air.
Whoa!
Oh, rough landing there. Ouch.
Damn. Reminded me of Rocket League.
Yeah. Beautiful dance between these drivers, though. Colin losing that gap, or Colin putting a gap between him and Jim West right now. He was catching up to him, but now, oh no, he went to the inside, but can he do it again? Looks like Jim made a small mistake out there, so that kind of let him catch up just a tad bit.
Ooh.
And I think Colin Hall actually is a lap down as well.
Yes, he is.
So he's got to get around first.
Ooh, that's a bit wide. Well, maintains that speed. All right, let's check on. Ooh, that's a nice
I'm going to
turn.
stay with this battle for a little bit. One more lap. I think Colin might actually be able to get past him. Oh, what was that? Colin lands up in front of him, back end steps out on the landing, just a little too rough, and he loses that battle.
Wow, I missed it.
That was awesome. That was fun to watch.
I'll have to watch the replay.
All right, checking up with the leader right now, Franklin Monarch, all by his lonesome. Ricky Hall, pretty good distance behind. Ooh, gets into the fluff. Aaron still trying to stay behind him, keep his lines clean. Looks like Mike Smith gets ahead of Luis Patino as Luis went in for the pits. Going for a little bit of an early pit on this one. Can he get out up ahead when these guys have to pit in? And Lewis is out. That's one of my favorite part about endurance races is when everything gets scrambled. It's tough to commentate, but it's kind of cool to see lapped cars racing with lead lap cars and just fighting it out for position. You know, so I've seen races where lapped cars are giving like the lead lap guys just the cold shoulder, not letting them pass, staying up in front of them, trying to hold them up, doing everything they can just to stay, you know, 1 or 2 laps behind and not let that get any further.
I feel like also strategy, you know, like trying to get some of the other guys to catch up to the lead car and then having them duke it out while you're trying to focus on your lap to get back.
Yeah.
I just watched the replay and damn.
Yeah, it was rough. It was.
Colin got some air on that one.
Oh yeah, so the red and green arrow, let me pull that up on my side. That's going to show positions moved. Oh shoot, sorry. There we go. It should show positions moved since the start of the race, how many they've gained.
Hey, Randy, you lost 1 position.
I know. Is there? It's because I haven't hit the track.
Damn.
It should be what it is.
And then I guess the bios registered and didn't.
Well, let's find out. Monarch just went into the pits, so that should adjust.
Yeah. Recall went up 3 positions.
Did it adjust the red on there? Let me take a quick.
Yeah,
I gotta keep up with cameras. So 1 second. There we go. Okay, let me take a look at that myself. Yeah, positions lost too.
No, was that qualifying lap or fastest time?
Say it again.
Right next to the positions lost. Is that best lap
That's
or
best lap.
qualifying lap?
That's best lap. I don't have qualifying lap on there. So it goes best lap, gap, and then we'll have pit stops so you can see when these guys are going in the pits and how long they're taking. Or I could put the pit time up there. Let's actually take a look at that. We'll go swap pit stop out for pit time. So you can see pit time. Ooh, Hall taking a minute on one of his pits. Everyone else looks like they're high 30s to low 40s. Patino with a 4.7. That was a, hey, how's it going? Let me go. Let me get out of here.
That's we have a fly girl in your pit crew, or you like sub.
And then the pop out time is if they have the fastest lap, it'll pop out and show that. Or a faster lap than their previous lap. All right, back to the race. Let's go and roll through here, see if we can catch everyone. That's why I'm pressing the wrong button. All right, looks like Aaron Kurtz hitting the pits. Ricky Hall staying out. Looks like Lewis with his stop and go really did not help. Yeah, he might have slid into the pits and then it's like, I gotta get out.
Oh no.
Ricky Hall in the lead. Looks like Franklin in second.
On-screen display, show video timer.
I'm gonna get my other monitor up and running real fast so I can see what people are saying.
Just set up your phone.
Nah. Don't tell me what to do.
Set up your iPad.
If I had one. It's actually one thing I don't have is an iPad.
What? I feel like instead of getting an iPhone, just get an iPad.
Possibly.
You're gonna be able to do everything you do than that. Woo! Safe!
What was that?
I almost knocked over my coffee mug. All over my keyboard.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, I have another one in the way. That's some good coffee. Oh, so Ricky Haw just went to the pits, and he's still in the lead.
There we go.
With Franklin Monarch just a tad behind.
Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to see. You want to see that pit strategy where it breaks out and you can stay ahead like that.
I just realized I said Monarch like a East Coaster.
Monarch.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel like this is going to be fun.
Side by side down the front straight where that land rush happens. Can Franklin close the gap that Ricky set up with some beautiful pit stops? I'm pretty curious to see like how these guys are doing their pits. I want to pull them in, but it looks like their pit stops are about 30 seconds, and that pit's pretty short. So
yeah, we don't want to lose.
I don't want to mess with their mental game right now. I thought it would be a good idea, and then I'm now mulling it over. I'm like, I just don't want to do that to them, especially
like
with this short of a pit.
No wonder they got quiet. I mean, will anyone need to change the tires, especially on this 100 lap?
Tires? Probably not. These tires handle pretty well on the dirt, and they don't really break down as much. They might want to I don't know. If you really see that much of a difference, then yes. But I was talking to some people, and they said they didn't see any difference between a used set and a new set. So probably not. You're probably just better off rolling it out, and because tires are like 2 minutes. You take 2 minutes, that you're committing to a big oof.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you can make up 2 minutes time wise with a fresh set of tires.
No.
If it was an extra 30 seconds, I'd be like, oh, okay, all right, I could maybe see that happen. You get
if
lucky
it was
with
an
some
extra
pits.
50 set of laps, then maybe.
You'll go down a lap for sure.
Yeah.
These guys are running, 120s on average, and I'm pretty sure those tires take about 140 with fuel to get on.
Ooh, Ricky Haw and Franklin Monarch are really.
Yeah, I've been following this battle right now, because if we look at how long this race has been going,
I don't want to look.
30 laps, or they're coming up on their 30th lap. So we are past the quarter way done, and have roughly about 3/4 left. Three pit stops or 2 pit stops under the belt seems about right. But Frank, look at that. He is slowly catching up to him. I'm watching this gap diminish every single lap. Ricky Hall's got to do something.
He needs to.
He's letting his back end step out too much on that corner. He has Frank breathing down his neck right now.
Ooh. Hey.
A little bit of a bump there. Backing it up into the straight.
All right, family coming in clutch. Give me some McDonald's.
There you go.
Like, hey, Tubby, you look hungry.
You look a little light.
Oh,
Gotcha. Oh, man. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for this series. AP Media, Death by Moose Media, Geezer Motorsports, Panda Nation, and Team Clips, and also Mike's Crazy Paints. Yeah, I'd really like to see this kick off, and we get more drivers to show up next race. You know, that's why I really wanted to do this broadcast. Is endurance racing for these trucks really hasn't been done, and endurance racing is just a blast. If you make the time once a month to come out, do some endurance racing, you know, it's a lot of fun because it really pushes you to your limits. It's one thing to, you know, throw down 20 laps, be done, you know, maybe get that completed in about an hour or a little bit under an hour for a race. But when you have to repeat laps for, you know, 100 laps, hit pit stops, especially with these trucks. Oh, no! Did Ricky Hall just make... No. He pitched it. I thought he just made a mistake. I thought that was a big oops.
wow.
Oh, man. Scared me for a second, man.
You scared me. All right, let me go see who else is dueling it right now. All right, Aaron Kirstis is a little lonely. He wants to catch up on the fun. Mike Smith, Louis Patino, and oh yeah, Colin is left. I forgot.
Yeah, Colin's got a lot of room to make up right now. And look at this. Our leaders coming up on lap traffic.
Uh-oh.
If I was Jim West or Colin Hall, I would be shivering in my boots right now. Because you got Ricky Hall and Franklin coming up behind you, trying to close that gap as fast as possible.
Come on, Jim West.
Down out of that land rush section into the jump. Oof. Once again, just a friendly reminder for everyone, we will be taking a comp caution at lap 40. So we got a couple more laps between that comp caution comes out, and we're going to restack, re-rack these guys, get them back out there. Shout out to Dave for that beautiful saying. I love it. Ricky Hall up in the fluff. Franklin able to get to the inside of him. That's going to give him a little bit of a run.
But Ricky just correcting it and just going.
Yeah, but Ricky able to get past him. Oh! Just runs the tire over that berm.
Oh.
You know what? That backing up scares me every single time because I'm expecting him just to slide out. But it looks like he's sticking all fours, so if it's pulling it off, stick to it, right?
Yeah.
No need to change a good thing.
As the track wears down, will he continue doing that?
I have no clue.
We'll just have to wait and see.
It'd be funny if the track wears down to literally one truck lane.
Wow.
Could you imagine seeing that? Because it's slowly encroaching on their driving lane.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky Hall back out in the fluff. I think that's probably his worst spot. Everywhere else, he's hitting it on point. But that spot right there, just I feel like someone's going to get a better line on him. Half a second gap between him and Frank. That's just one minor slip up away from losing position. Oh, Frank gives him a nose. Not able to rotate the truck fast enough. Frank just noses him. A little bit of that T-bone special on sale right now. You know, that was a funny pun, Renee. You could laugh.
Sorry, I have a mouthful. Hopefully that Kroger T-bone was on a 2-for-1 special.
There you go. Thank you. You make me feel better about my jokes. All right, let's go ahead and run down the line as we... Oh, you know, let's run this out. Let's see how it goes.
Jim West letting him go.
Yeah, Jim West going to give him space. Good call there for him. I'm not that nice, though. I would have fought him out.
No, you probably would have said, oh, what happened to Colin?
Oh, Colin clipped the wall. A little bit of a rollover there. Luckily, all drivers were able to clear him. And down the line we go. All right, let's go ahead and review this one more time. Ricky Hall, Franklin Monac, Aaron Kurtz, Mike Smith, Louis Patino are top 5, and then right behind them, Jim West and Colin Hall are in the long run.
All right, here's the thing about Ricky Hall maintaining this lead. Franklin Monac still has to go pit within these upcoming, I want to say, 3 laps. Ricky Hall could expand on his lead so that when he pits, he's still able to keep up this positioning or increase it.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. I only have 2 stops for both Ricky and Franklin.
That's why, because...
they both have to pit.
No, I know, but Franklin Monac is going to have to pit sooner than Ricky.
I thought Ricky short pitted him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I thought. I could be wrong, though.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Lap number 36.
Yep, 4 laps to go before that comp caution flies out. And if I was Franklin, I'd try and make those last 4 laps if possible. I don't know if they timed that out with their fuel. I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh, they're starting to slip more. Ooh.
Franklin hitting the pits a little soon. Looks like he's going to pit it in right now and then stay out for the whole caution. Ricky decides to just roll it. He's probably going to pit next lap as well.
That was a nice turn.
But that is going to give second place to Aaron Kurtz. Frank's still in the pits. Mike Smith's going to drop in. Yep. riding along with Aaron Kurtz.
Let's see. Are Colin and Jim West still dueling out?
No, they got separated.
Oh, man. Walker Evans racing.
Following Aaron Kurtz right now, running in second place. Both him and Ricky Hall have not hit the pits yet. This is all going to come down to timing.
Yeah. 2 more laps to go.
All right, I'm curious to see if Ricky Hall's going to go for the pits right now. We're going to go ahead and latch on to him.
Survey says. They did that a little too soon.
Just a tad bit. Yeah, that's a pit.
Yeah.
Oh, hit the brakes. Overshoot. Oh! Gets a little sideways. That is not going to end well. Every second counts. Aaron also into the pits like a bat out of hell. Oh, oh man.
No pit crew was harmed in the making of this race.
Yeah, aircraft carrier landings. Where's the wire? And Ricky Hall rolling out. But where's Franklin? Oh, he's hot on his tail. What is going to happen? Franklin gets second place back. Ricky Hall back out on the track and up to speed. All with 2 laps to go before comp caution comes out. Beautiful timing by Ricky Hall there.
Yeah, he short pitted.
But with this restart, he's going to have him back on his butt. He's not going to be able to shake him loose. Aaron out on the track as well. 1 to go. Looks like Patino also hitting the pits.
You weren't kidding when you were telling me earlier about how hard it is to break in these trucks.
Say that again?
You weren't kidding when you were talking about how hard it is to pit on these trucks.
It's tough. It's a short pit. It's not meant, you're not really meant to pit in these trucks, so these guys have to lock up the brakes real fast. Well, you don't want to lock it up, actually. You want to you want to brake early and roll into those pits and not overshoot, and if you touch that grass, you lose a lot of control.
Yeah.
All right, this should be it.
That
Oh,
40.
Ricky Hall makes a mistake.
Whoa.
That's going to let Franklin catch up, but with the comp caution right around the corner, I don't know if that's going to really make a difference.
It shouldn't.
Because we are on lap 40. Caution will be thrown right before the jump, or should be right as they clear that jump. They'll slow down and they'll go from there. So we should see the first little hop right here. And then caution flag. There we go. Like clockwork. Caution's out, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
We're going to zoom out a little bit. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, AP Media, Death by Moose Media, Geezer Motorsports, Mike's Crazy Paints, Panda Nation, and Team Clips. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Racecraft TV if you want to keep up with a lot of pro truck racing, NASCAR, NASCAR trucks. There's a lot that we offer, and it's still getting better and better. So please tune in, keep up, subscribe. It helps us out a ton. When we can get to 1,000 subscribers, we can start making some posts on Facebook, which allows or posts on YouTube, which allows us to even gain more traction. So please help us out.
I see what you did there.
What?
More traction.
Yeah. Pun intended. Shout out to any of the racers that are racing at gas right now if you're watching. I know you guys probably are finishing up qualifying right now, so I don't know if anyone's tuned in. But shout out to those guys. Hope you're doing good out there, not breaking your vehicles. And see you guys on Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Sunday.
I know, right? Oh, man, they just posted a picture of the broadcasting booth.
Yeah.
I want to be in there. That was awesome. I think
I forgot.
What's up?
I forgot that Jim West was being lapped.
Oh, yeah. Colin actually should get his lap back, or Jim West should get his lap back. Whoever's the first guy lapped should get the
Jim
lucky
West.
dog. Yeah, so Jim West should get his laps back. There we go. Uh-oh. I clicked something I shouldn't have clicked. When you have two mice in front of you, you click the wrong one. All right, looks like Ricky Hall's going in.
Say it again?
Interesting. He might grab tires, maybe? That's curious.
No? It was a quick pit.
So, splash of fuel then. He wants to stay up in front, not burn off these laps fuel-wise. Interesting. Hey, man, to each his own.
Yeah?
See who it works out best for.
See if he can maintain consistency.
All right, should have one more to go before we hit that green flag.
That's scary.
What?
I'll send it to you directly.
Oh, nice. All right, pace car's off. Here we go. All right, up in front, the breakdown is going to be Franklin Monarch, Mike Smith, Louis Patino, Ricky Hall, Jim West, Aaron Kurtz, and we are green to go. Colin Hill sitting in last. We'll see what happens.
Green, green, green.
Franklin keeping his lead. Mike Smith right behind him. Louis Patino sitting in third. We're going to jump over to Louis, get on board with him.
Let's see. Let me look at the format again.
Oh, what a rough landing.
We could probably get somebody for the that's not being lapped to do a quick interview on the
Next
80th
caution,
lap.
Next caution, pull someone in. Lewis keeping his nose in there, closing that gap. Beautiful run. Oh, makes a small mistake. Pops it up on 2, rides the bike, and gets her back down.
Wow. That's quite the skills.
Yeah, good recovery there. And didn't lose too much position either. Look at that, Ricky Hall really throwing it in for that corner. I love to see all the different angles people will take to attack these corners. Like you see Lewis, he kind of aims nose first and drives through. Ricky Hall backs it up. And then you get a little bit of a mixture between Mike Smith and Franklin where they kind of back it up, but at the same time they're aiming their nose where they want to go.
It's just interesting takes by interesting people.
Well, yeah, everyone drives a little bit differently. Their comfort level. You can see right there, Louis Patino getting out in front of Mike Smith. Beautiful pass. Love it. That is what you want to see right there. Get up in front, get that bump. Ricky Hall just backing it up every single time, man. Oh, shoot.
That's some racing. Now that's some pod racing.
No. That's some pro truck racing. You keep Star Wars out of this.
So we should tell that to Disney. Oh! I'm gonna eat my cold pancakes right now.
All right. Go eat your cold pancakes. Side by side, Louis Patino, Franklin Monarch. They're going to be fighting down the straight. Going over the little bunny jump. And for the big one.
Oof.
Good connect. Lewis hits it just a tad bit too hard.
Somebody asked Lewis's car if it needs some medical attention. Somebody call 119. Oh, wait.
Trying to see what happens. I almost feel like Lewis's driving style plays to his advantage when it comes to, a track track being extremely worn in, keeping his front tires on that groove, not letting him get off there.
Just biting into the track?
Yeah. What's happening is all these guys are stepping out, and I feel like they're getting 3 of their tires into the fluff, and they're just spinning them, and only 1 tire is pulling. You really want to keep those front tires connected. Kind of like, I believe it's a Wild Horse. Yeah, no, I see it. Oh, gives him a shoulder. Lewis, that's going to bite him and loses 2 positions. Ouch. You know, that happens though. In that long straight, coming into that corner, you just slide out. You have so much speed built up behind you, and that jump is just wound up. There's nothing really you can do. Luckily, it didn't turn out to be any worse. But back to what I was saying, it's kind of like I believe it's Wild West. There's an uphill left-hander, and you want to have if you're driving the Pro 4s, you want to have your front tires just hooked, a foot away from the wall. You don't want to get back out into the fluff because it'll just let you slide out and you lose all that traction. It's atrocious.
That's part of racing, man. You take your chances.
Oh, Lewis
Oh,
missing his braking point, giving Mike Smith a little bit of a roundabout there. That's going to let Ricky Hall catch up.
And let Franklin Monarch just
break
off.
Away, yeah. They're probably not going to catch him until he makes a mistake either pitting or that caution now. That is a huge gap he's got. And it looks like Lewis was just missing his braking points. That happens, though.
Best thing to do is not overthink it.
There's not much you can do. This track is constantly changing, so you have to change with it. And sometimes what you're used to and what works out, just slips up sometimes. Could be half a second too late. He's fast. We know he's fast. He's catching up to these guys. He's able to, get around them. It's just, made a mistake. These top 4 guys are hauling the mill. Franklin Monarch, Mike Smith, Ricky Hall, Luis Patino, doing a great job out there.
Wait, what happened to Aaron?
Aaron Kurtz is he's falling behind.
Did he disconnect?
No, he should still be here. Oh no, he is out. Yeah, take that back. Aaron Kurtz had some damage to his fender though. I don't know, maybe he couldn't repair it. Or life hit and he had to step out of the simulator.
Yeah,
that happens.
Mike Smith is gonna pit.
Ooh. Going for a short pit. One thing to note, Ricky Hall did pit during the caution. So he should find himself ahead of Franklin and Lewis coming pit time. And he's going to try and make that, that gap play to his favor. But he needs to do everything he can to close that gap between him and Franklin Monarch.
Let me see if he wrote something in the chat.
Oh no, Ricky Hall. See, it happened to another driver. Corner just did not turn out well for him. Missed his braking point, slid out, got into the fluff, no traction whatsoever. And Luis Patino finds himself in second place.
Chat.
Yeah, Aaron Kurtz also is, I believe, Italian. He's from Italy, so that might be why he's not here. Time change.
Ooh, Ricky Hall, Luis Patino. Oh, Luis. Trying to get back to dueling Franklin, but let's see what happens.
No.
Ooh, that was a four-wheel drift.
Yeah, they're taking that corner really cautiously. I believe that was Cowboys corner. That one that they're all trying to get around.
Yeah. Franklin Monica's about to pit.
There we go. This is it. Ricky Hall is looking for that opportunity. Lewis is also about to pit. And Ricky Hall sticks to it. He's got to do everything in his power right now to run as fast as possible. Time challenge has started. How long can you keep the lead? All right, sounds like Franklin's out of the pits.
That was what, 15 seconds? 20 seconds?
Oh, no, Luis Patino's out of the pits. Franklin's still in the pits. Franklin's out. That is probably going to be a battle to watch. Oh, no. Ricky Hall backing it up. Get into the fluff. We're probably going to see him pit in the next 2 laps as well. Mike Smith, Luis Patino, Franklin Monac. This is going to be a good battle.
Yeah. Definitely. Ricky I feel like he's being a little bit too overly cautious on some of the turns.
No, he's got to keep that lead. He's already made a couple mistakes, so he needs to back it off a little bit. This track is extremely worn in.
Yeah.
And we're to top it off, we are past that halfway point for these guys. So a lot going on as Luis Patino tries to get to the inside of Mike Smith. He's looking for that path around him. Just can't seem to find it just yet. Once again, this Cowboys corner, I believe that's what it's called. I'd have to, I gotta text Dave and find out. But that one's been pretty brutal on a lot of drivers. They've been overshooting that corner, missing their braking points. Hopefully not anymore, but definitely one of those corners you got to be careful of.
Jim West is about to pit.
All right, Jim West into the pits.
That jump also has gotten some of the drivers by surprise.
The big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you set it up wrong, it'll turn out to be pretty bad. All right, we're going to jump over to Ricky Hall real fast. I think it is about time he hits the pits. I want to see if he's able to make it out in time before these guys catch up to him. Here we go. And he's into the pits. Called it. Oh!
Oh!
That what was that? And he is braked See if we can get a good... All right, there we go. That's a good shot. All right, this is it. Mike Smith coming around the corner. Will Ricky Hall get out in time? Mike Smith, Franklin, and Luis Patino looking to catch that gap. Ricky Hall still in the pits. Can he get out? Oh, he's getting past. He might have gotten a small black flag for that, trying to speed in the pits. And look at that. Mike Smith, Franklin Monarch, Luis Patino, and Ricky Hall, top 4. Not able to catch up to them, but he is hot on their tail now.
Colin
Mike Smith
Holland's
in the lead and holding it. What's up?
Colin is about to pit.
Yup. Stop yawning, man. You're making me yawn. Get some coffee in you.
I'm gonna overdose on coffee. Oh, sorry, boy. All right, that was a lot.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Franklin hot on his tail. Go ahead and jump into the roll bar. Franklin Monarch right now. Ooh. As they back it up into that corner, the gravel pit. Looks like he just overshot it.
Yeah.
He's got some good angles.
It's crazy, the physics of the engine of the track.
Are you
like
talking
just
about
the wear and tear?
Oh yeah. I can't wait till they start doing ruts.
Ooh.
When they start putting in ruts in the track and you can actually feel it on your steering wheel.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. You can reach out and touch them.
Which we don't condone at this moment. Ooh, too wide, too wide, too wide. Ooh,
Mike Smith makes a mistake, overshoots the corner. Franklin looks to the inside and cannot complete the pass or stay with him.
Oh!
This is also another part of racing that I love is the pressure you start to feel when someone's right behind you and you start making mistakes because you're looking too much in your mirror and not in front of you.
Yeah.
Got to get off that mirror vision. Aim straight ahead. Drive your lines. Don't worry about it. They got to make the pass on you.
Ooh, and Lewis saying, "Wait for me, guys."
He's sneaking up there. The one I'd watch out for right now is Ricky Hall. He needs to close that gap between those guys, let them battle it out, so that next time they go in for a pit, he can put even a bigger gap between them.
Yeah, it's getting. Ooh, hey Franklin, 6 feet apart.
Nah, lean on him, man.
CDC restrictions, man. 6 feet.
Franklin overshoots into the fluff, but can he get the exit? That's what's going to matter.
Yes.
Oh, he's going to try and beat him around. Can he get... Nope.
No, he closed that line.
Yeah, Mike Smith held it in on the inside, not letting him do a quick crossover on him. Good defensive driving there.
We're about to encroach on lap number 58.
That is correct. It's crazy. Their lap times really aren't changing too much.
No. It's just the pits. The pits that kill some of these drivers.
Yeah. But Frank's got an idea there, and he's rolling the dice on it. Ooh, almost got a slide slap from Lewis there. A little bit of a door.
That's the thing. Like, if they don't, been able to beat your opponent with your current strategy, you have to switch it up a little bit, or play the waiting game.
Playing the waiting game is probably the way to go right now. You got plenty of time. Just stay on his tail, let him make a mistake. Don't need to push the issue. And there's also another comp caution to come up, so looking to get a tremendous lead on a group of people really isn't advantageous until the last lap, or to last split or stage. Because it's just going to restack on you again.
I'm looking at
Side by side.
Ooh.
Out of that corner. Looking to lean on him, but just keeping his distance. Here we go again. Franklin sends it in for a short cut into that corner. 25 overshoots side by side.
Ooh.
Gives him a bump on exit.
Close in.
Luis Patino also looking to back up Frank. And closing that gap as well.
Oh no, I did a bad thing right now.
I'll stop that.
No, I checked the elapsed time.
How's that a bad thing?
It's a motivational thing.
Oh.
Ooh. This is going to be interesting.
Now it looks like Franklin changing his lines.
Ooh.
Trying to adapt, but no dice on that one.
Nope. Just Mike Smith playing some fantastic defense there.
He kind of buckled down and just started driving his lines, which is what you have to do. You know, you can't keep your eye in the rearview mirror. That's one of the problems I have. So I keep my eye in that rearview mirror. I'm always wondering what the person behind me is doing, but you can't do that. Drive your lines. If they have to push you out of the way or bump you out of the way, that's what they're gonna have to do. But just race your lines. Don't look behind you, and keep going. There we go, lap 60. 40 laps to go.
20 for the caution.
Yep.
Ooh!
Oh, can he get side by side? Yes, he is.
Mike Smith's going to pit.
Mike Smith going in for the pit. Franklin Monarch staying out. Luis Patino staying out. Ricky Hall doing the same. Smith going in for a short pit.
Franklin's definitely going to need a pit within the next 2 laps.
Oh, yeah.
I think Lewis hasn't pitted also, so I think yeah, both of them need to do a pit within the next 2 to 3 laps.
Yeah.
They don't want to be running off fumes.
And Ricky Hall's using that time to catch up to them.
Yeah.
Look at him back it up. Just breaks loose completely. It's crazy. So you guys can see what it's like for these drivers to hit the jump.
And look at the battle between Luis Patino and Ricky Hall.
Yeah, no, I'm in Ricky Hall's car right now watching him take him on. You can see how loose this track is right now for these guys. These Pro 4 should be hooking up just beautifully. Oh, Luis Patino hitting the pits. And they just back it into the fluff. And you want to shoot out in that corner. Almost get your tire to it. Give you a little bit of a longer straight to catch speed. Oh. Good recovery there. Los Patino out of pits. Ricky Hall's probably going to be next. I mean, not Ricky Hall. Franklin Monarch is probably going to be next into the pits.
Yeah. Checking logs. Yeah, Aaron Kerstez has manually disconnected.
No, he stays out.
Wow.
He is running on fumes. We can take a look at the last time these guys pitted. I'm going to put that up. Last pit lap for these guys. Let's see. Monarch was lap 50.
51. Oh.
Yeah, he's got 2 to go before he is completely bingo on fuel. Lap 53. Got 5 for Hall. That looks like West 52, so he's got quite a few left as well. Sorry about the no camera change. Trying to read stuff. Oops. There we go.
Frankly, Monarch does extend the fuel time though. And now he's pitting.
There we go. Ricky Hall takes the lead. He's got 3 laps to go before the last time he pitted. Having 14 laps under his belt. Now this could be plus or minus 1 lap, depending on how hard these guys run these cars. But look at that. Smith, Jim West, those guys battling it out right now.
Yeah, Franklin just finished fueling.
Oh yeah, I hear him rolling out. Jim West finding himself in second place. There we go.
Come on, Jim.
That's most likely going to change due to having to hit the pits. He has not gone in yet, like Ricky Hall. And he has got a large group behind him that have been running in the lead for the longest time. Look at that. 3-pack behind him, Mike Smith, Franklin Monarch, and Luis Patino. If I was Jim, I'd be sweating a little bit.
Jim is doing fine. Look at him pick up speed. Nice. Oh, Luis Patino hitting that wall.
Yep, just coming out a little too hot.
And Lewis's car must be must be in process of filing a workers' comp.
What?
Oh!
Contact. Franklin getting into the back of, I believe that was Mike Smith, taking a little bit of a hit.
Was that Jim?
No, it's Mike Smith in front of Franklin Monarch right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Jim's in the orange truck.
Huh. That was a different take of doing that turn.
Gotta do what you gotta do. He's hot on his tail right now.
Yeah. Oh, Jim wants to get a pit right now.
All right, Jim West getting rolled back to 5th.
Good job, Jim. Oh, contact between Franklin and Lewis.
Yep, saw that one. Lewis gets up ahead.
But does he go too wide?
A little bit, but it's going to be a side-by-side run down the hill. Ooh, Franklin missing the braking point, gives Luis Patino a quick push out of that corner. Monarch looking to get around Patino, just does not have the line right now. It's going to drop that back end out, look for that hole shot on the exit. Trying to get side by side with him. It's a good move.
Yeah.
And, oh, do we have a crossover?
Oh.
Drives
Yes, we
the
do.
inside line. Yes, we do. Side by side out of that corner. Frank's up in front. Lewis, clips the K-rail. Oh, man. He had a chance to fight back, and that just bit him in the butt. That sucks. So close.
Sorry. Colin is going to pit. Ooh. Oh, Mike Smith hitting that wall.
Yeah.
See how Ricky Hall is doing. Cruising. Ooh.
I'm just waiting for Frank to catch Mike Smith right now. He's so close.
Ooh.
Ah,
Dangerously close.
I know. I'm just waiting for that move to be made. And we're coming up on 10 to go before we have another stage caution come out. So it's make up as many positions as possible right now in these last 12, 11 laps.
Now, do you pit at 69 or 70?
Depends on your fuel. I would pit before the caution so you don't get chewed up, because that could set you back quite a bit. So they usually pace around the track at like 30 or 40 miles an hour.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like 35. So it's not too slow.
I would just pit right now.
Probably not. You'd probably want to pit, and then when caution comes out, do a short pit like Hall did, just to top off. So you do like a couple seconds instead of 30 seconds. Mike Smith guarding that inside line from Frank.
Playing some mind games there.
He's playing it smart. You know, Frank likes to back it up and shoot up to the inside.
Oh, but he went too wide.
He'll catch him on the whole shot. Get out in front of him.
Oh!
Rubbin's racing. That was a lot of rubbing. Smith should get it back. Now he's going to drive just too aggressively. That's going to give Patino an opportunity to get up ahead of him.
No, Patino went too wide, so he would have went to crash.
Yeah, but it slowed him down enough. Patino should be able to catch him now.
Ooh, that turn is still getting everybody.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Now Frank the Monarch basically have an open road.
Yeah, 10 laps. Ricky Hall should be pitting soon as well. Yeah, I feel like Ricky Hall is going to be in the top 3 when we go to the finish. Another one, I want to say, is Mike Smith. I like his lines that he's driving. Frank's probably going to pull it off as well. I think we're going to see a good top 5 battle going into the finish after this reset.
Yeah.
It just comes down to, these guys might even be better off taking a last lap around or second lap of the caution, going in and grabbing fuel like Hall did last time. It'll make a lot of sense, because you wanna extend your run as much as possible.
Trying to catch up to Rick.
What's up?
Oh, like, is Franklin going to catch up to Ricky
No.
before Ricky has to...
Ricky's got a lot of a lot of speed between these, or a lot of space between them. Let's look at the gap. 7 seconds, 8. Is it 8 seconds? Yeah, 8-second lead. That's quite a bit. It's not enough for a pit stop, though. That's going to be the tough one. If he pits, it's going to drop him back to 4th or 5th.
Right.
And he was hoping for a stronger lead, I think, and it just did not play out in his favor.
No, we're dropping to 4th because Mike Smith's about to pit. Jim West is a lap behind, and Colin is 2 laps behind.
Mike Smith, Luis Patino hitting the pits. Interesting. They're going to set themselves up to make it to a little bit over comp caution stage. Ricky Hall still out there. Franklin's still out there. Mike Smith, Luis Patino out of the pits and on the track. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to this, I guess, afternoon's broadcast right now. We just went from morning to afternoon. Shout out to all the sponsors of the series. That's going to be Mike's Crazy Paints, APB or AP Media, AP Media, Death Bonus Media, Team Clips, Geezer Motorsports, and Panda Nation.
You're going to have an APB on you.
Yeah, once again, you're watching Racecraft TV Enduro Cross, hosted by the Filthy Club. Right now, it's been a long haul for a lot of these guys. If I was them, I would be sweating on my racing rig because your arm's got to be so tired right now, especially if you have a direct drive. All that wheeling.
Ooh. Yeah, this would probably be one of the times where I would want one of those Thrustmaster Logitech racing wheels. No force feedback? Thank you.
You could go with the belt driven and be okay.
It depends. I would definitely notch down the the feedback.
Yeah, I would turn down the feedback a little bit too, just because. Oh man, your arms
hurts.
Sore.
It hurts. Colin Hall about to hit the pits, and not the Brand Tar pits. Speaking of that, it's been a minute since I've been to a museum.
I haven't been to a museum since forever.
I haven't been to a museum since the last time the school paid for me to go to one.
Yeah, I think so. Like, shoot, I don't even think we did museums in college. No field trips. Just books.
I mean, let's be honest, those professors were probably prehistoric anyways.
All right, Ricky Hall. I'm almost 100% sure he's got to hit the pit soon. Yeah, 75 75, 5 to go. I'm going to predict a pit lane in the next 2 laps. And Frank, dude, closing that gap. Last time we checked in on that gap, it was about 8 seconds. Now it's a 6.97. He shaved off a second chasing down Ricky Hall. So he's making some headway right now. Then we have about a 35-second gap between Mike Smith and Luis Patino behind these guys, but that comp caution is right around the corner. They just need to stay in position and maybe top off on fuel during that comp caution, get back out on the lead lap, and stay with these guys and fight it out. $75 laps on Crandon. This track is destroyed.
Gonna turn to regular road track soon.
4 laps to go. Oof, slaps into that wall. Ricky Hall has got no grip. Just coming out of that jump, he just had no traction. Just overshot the corner, or just too much speed through it.
About to hit the pits. Interesting.
All right, looks like a double pit stop from Monac right there. That's going to give Mike Smith and Luis Patino a chance to catch up. And the question is, can they catch up to him? Take a look at Frank right now, still in the pits. Mike Smith coming around the corner. He's rolling out. This is going to be a close call. Oh, can he get out in time? Smith on the exit of that corner. Oh, he's going to hold up and let him pass. Good call right there. I don't know if I was that nice. I would have punched it. Good call on the exit, though. Beautiful. All right, so Ricky Hall, Mike Smith, Luis Patino, Frank Monac, Jim West, Colin Hall lined up right now.
Ricky Hall's gonna pit.
There we go, 42 seconds. That should be enough to keep him in the lead. Three to go.
So
Ricky
Hall's pitting at F78, right?
77.
Okay, so he's probably gonna end up being able to top her off. Still be good.
Yeah. No, what Ricky's gonna do, I'm pretty sure, is the caution's gonna come out, and he's gonna short pit the caution, and lose maybe a couple positions, but he'll have more fuel, and so these guys will have to pit earlier during the race, and it should keep him out ahead of them when they go into the pit. And from there on, he really doesn't need to grab a lot of fuel, because 14 laps after the 80, that drops you with 5 to go maybe, and these guys are going to have to pit sooner. That's a tough little math question, in the sense of how is that going to work out time wise for your strategy. Like maybe short pitting this second stage is not a smart idea, or third stage. I'm kind of curious to see how that plays out for these guys, because if you think about it, if I short pit, it takes about, let's just say 15 seconds instead of 30, plus your time to exit the pits. You might see someone lose a race because of that.
20 seconds?
Yeah.
But it's out of caution, so 2-lap caution, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but so even if I grab fuel or if I grab fuel on a caution, right, and I make it out, say I still get the lead for some miraculous reason, but most likely you're not. You're gonna get dropped back behind. That's 14 laps, give or take a lap. However hard you drive. it's going to drop you 6 plus or minus 1 or 2 from finishing the race. I don't know if that's going to be a smart strategy, because you're going to have to pit again.
Huh.
Where maybe if you pit 14 to go, you can just finish off the race strong. I don't know. I could be overthinking this, but I'm kind of curious to see how it plays out, what people decide to do. And I think we're going to see 14 to go from Patino, Smith, and Monarch. And I think Ricky's he's probably going to try and short pit them. And you'll see him like 6 to go. He'll hit the pits and then get back out. But that might not play out in his favor, because he's going to get stacked back up again. I don't know. That's going to be tough.
Well, I'll just have to see what strategies they're going to pull in the next lap.
Yeah, we will.
Definitely going to give opportunity for Jim West to try to recoup the lap that he lost.
Yeah, and he needs that for sure. Look at that. Frank sends it in there. He's trying to get that exit on Patino. Ooh, right there. And caution is out, lap 80. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up, stretch a little bit, because I know my legs are hurting. Woo! All right.
And guess what? We're on the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, we are. I'm gonna step out for a spot. Oh, Mike Smith makes a mistake, clips the rail, and he is up and over under yellow flag. That's gonna cost them the race.
Not good.
Yeah. Ouch. All right, I'm gonna step out for a quick second. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for this race. Geezer Motorsports, Mike's Crazy Paints, Team Clips, Panda Nation, AP Media, and Death by Moose Media. And looks like lights are off, so we should be seeing the green flag drop pretty soon. Should be right after this corner. Pace car's off. Looks like 73 of Jim West waiting over in the corner. I wonder what happened with him. All right, looks like we're all packed up. It's going to be Ricky Hall, Louis Patino, Frank Monac, and then on a lapped cars, we have Mike Smith, Colin Hall, Jim West. Ready to go.
Green, green, green.
And we are green to go, ladies and gentlemen. Good start by all the drivers. We got to remember, track is still worn in, so don't go too hard. Ricky Hall backing it in, Lewis staying on the groove. Battle for the top three. What's up?
This is incredible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a little bit of a bump there, but that's going to help Lewis get around that corner a bit faster.
Talk about fortunate.
A little softer on the brakes. Franklin trying to do a deep brake and come into that corner pretty hard. Two different braking lines, man. Huge conflicts there.
And Ricky just flooring it.
Yeah, but look at that. He stepped out pretty hard on that one. Same thing with Monac. Around the gravel pit we go. And another lap down. These guys are hot on each other's tail.
You could say they're chasing tail.
Yeah. I think Louis Patino has the most to worry about right now. Just because him and Franklin have two different driving lines. At least when it comes into that last Cowboys corner.
In a short history of this race, Franklin has gotten a better number of Louis Patino.
Yes, he has. Patino cutting it in short, trying to get that exit. Timed out right.
So if I'm not mistaken, Mike Smith was in a forced pit. Jim West pitted. Wait, Jim West still in the...
Patino bouncing around. That was a rough landing.
Yeah.
Look at that. Franklin just popping it in there, pitching the car around, trying to get that whole shot off that corner, but I feel like that gravel pit's just too worn in to do that anymore.
Yeah.
It looks like you just sink in and just spin tires.
Instead of catapulting you, it's just dragging you down.
Yeah. But, you know what? Maybe he did close the gap just a tad bit. So maybe it does work just a little bit more, just not as efficient now.
I was going to say, but at what cost? Oh!
Another breaking point conflict there.
But they're closing the gap on that Ricky had.
I'm watching that. I'm trying to see if they are. It looks like they are, but it's also kind of dancing around and going back and forth. So by that straight, if they're shorter than 47 on that straight, then yeah, but it's tough. Oh, Patino going into the pits. Back and pop it up
Whoa.
on him. Woo. That was a spicy meatball. Now it's just Monarch and Ricky. Patino making the early call. Once again, these guys are on lap 85 now. Patino's probably going to try and stretch it out the last run, so this is his kind of last-ditch effort to stay up ahead. What was that?
Ricky Hall going on 2 wheels. He clipped the innards of the
Clip
wall.
the berm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely see that happening. Luis Patino's still in third. I'm curious to see if that strategy he just kind of called out is going to pay off for him. I think we might see it work out. And we're looking at 86 laps completed.
'87.
No, it's 86.
Oh, it says 87 to win.
It shows 86 on my counter. Let me.
Are you
double
on
check.
Mike Smith or?
It is 87. Sorry, it's counting laps completed, which would put us on the 87th lap.
Okay. It's been a minute.
Yeah, Patino's 35 seconds behind. 36. But that gap is closing between Franklin and Ricky Hall. You know, last time they were at that straight, they're 1 minute and 40 seconds. Now we are within the half a second gap, dancing between that and a minute. So he's gaining speed.
Yeah.
He's closing in on him, for sure.
Oof.
Look at that. Come on, Ricky. Keep that lead. Push. He's got to do everything he can in his power right now. Franklin looking to the inside with that deep dive.
But now it's a question like when to pit.
Gosh. I don't know. If Franklin pits, or sorry, if Ricky pits, Franklin has to pit.
Yeah, Ricky's about to pit. Oh, they're both gonna pit.
Yeah, you have to. If Ricky pits, Franklin has to pit. If Ricky didn't pit and Franklin pit, then Ricky's in a bad spot. Ricky's got to be the first one to call it. Question, though, is Luis Patino going to be able to catch up to these guys?
All right, Ricky Hall was able to get to his pit stop first.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now.
See who leads first. Ricky leads first.
Short pit from Ricky. Come on, Luis, catch up to these guys.
Franklin right on his tail.
Oh, man.
Wait, did Frank?
So close.
Wow. I wonder if Franklin got a black flag for that.
Did he speed through the pits?
I think so.
It would have showed up on your screen or on my screen if you got a black flag. I have a an event ticker.
Oh, okay.
Patino gets a little bit closer, but oh, man, he's just out. He's just arm's reach away. I was hoping the gap would close up between them and he'd be able to get back into the fight, but I don't know if that's going to be the case.
No, I think unless something happens, the battle's going to be between Ricky and Frank.
Oh, Ricky didn't grab enough fuel. Oh, he might have just done a stop and go and forgot to tick on enough fuel. That is a game changer right there, ladies and gentlemen. I think that might have just cost him the first place. Unless, can these guys make it on a full run? 10 laps. It might have been a bluff on Monarch just to do a quick pit and get back out. I don't know if they grabbed enough fuel.
No, I think something happened with Ricky's fuel.
Yeah. It sounds like because he only did one more lap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like he didn't check his fuel box. He just did touch and go.
Wait, is he changing tires? Oh, okay, no. I thought he was changing tires. I'm like, what?
He just made the biggest mistake.
Oh, man, that sucks for Ricky. We were talking about if anything happened, Lewis still has an opportunity to battle Franklin for the lead.
He's got 10 laps to go. Anything could happen. Lewis timed out his run to have enough fuel. So, question is, does Franklin need to hit the pits? They might have not grabbed enough fuel for that little pit stop to finish the race.
I think Franklin might have had more fuel than Ricky.
To start?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricky's been riding pretty light the whole time.
Jim West about to pit. It's like we said, like anything could happen. Even with a lap left, you never know.
Yeah, right now he's, a minute behind. It's crazy.
Well, Lewis is what, 6 seconds behind? 7 seconds?
7, almost 8. He'd have to make up a second a lap, which I don't know if he can do that.
We don't want to cast or curse anybody.
I'm not giving the broadcaster's curse. I'm just saying, like, that is feasibly very hard.
Yeah.
To close a gap like that. If it was like maybe 3 seconds.
Oh. Oh.
What?
What was that?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. That's the Lewis is something. I'm just like, wait, what?
Oh,
I think I was losing control of the truck.
Yeah, you're talking about that corner. He just kind of overshot it a little bit.
Yeah. No, prior to that, like he
Okay.
was going from
Yeah,
left
no,
to right.
he just added another 1.5 seconds to his time. Yeah, I think that's out of the window. Unless Frank makes a mistake and he's not fueled right, it's pretty much in the bag for him.
The car finishes without fuel.
I wish I could see people's fuel.
Yeah.
That would be so much fun, just to know how much they have in the tank.
And just to know, like, but then again, like, if
It wouldn't be fair, because if I said it, people could adjust their game plan.
yeah,
It's still fun to know, though. Riding along with Louis Patino right now. They're really having to fight this course. The whole time it looks like the truck wants to just step out on them. Oh, Lewis hitting the pits. All right, maybe there's something to it. Maybe Franklin needs to hit the pits. And he's just pushing it, trying to put as much of a gap as possible between these guys. I feel like that's the case.
man, there's 6 laps left to go. We're gonna see if Franklin is gonna have to pit or not.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if Franklin's just running it down to fumes right now. Yeah, oh god, that looks like it was gonna be a pit. Looking at an 8-second gap between Ricky Hall and Louis Patino. If that's the case, Lewis might be setting himself up for first, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I really don't know.
How many pits has Franklin Monic done?
7.
7.
Everyone else has 9 to 8.
Wow. I think you might be right.
He might be pushing it. He could have timed it out though. He could know that he's got enough to make the last lap.
7 pits though.
Yeah, he's got to be running low, for sure.
He has a, what, 32-second lead over Lewis?
Yeah, roughly. He could hit the pits and get out and maybe be toe-to-toe with him.
Four more laps to go. We're gonna find out. I feel like if he needed a pit, he would have pitted.
I don't know, man. I'd hope so. Like, if he's going to pit, it's probably going to be this lap. I don't really see a reason to pit 3 laps to go. Yeah, maybe he's good. And see, this is where I wish I had a crew chief I could talk to or something like that and be like, hey, how close are you calling it? Still rolls it out. No. Looks like he's always coming in for a pit and then shits that berm and keeps going. Yeah, I feel like he's timed out. He's got the right lap count for his fuel. It's got to be.
So if he finishes the race with only 7 pits, that's like, I want to say, my math is definitely wrong. Like around 14 to 15. I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, laps per fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe some people are pushing it or running it short.
They just say 14.5 laps.
Yeah. So he's running it on the edge of fumes. Someone in chat said he's a pilot. He knows his fuel. So he's going to run it down to fumes is what you're telling me. He's going to run it to fumes and then coast it into the finish. Yeah, if you could get those calculations right and you can keep, your throttle control on point, then yeah, this is set in stone for him.
That's definitely a question we're going to have to ask him.
Yeah, because he could make a mistake and just gas it too much for a couple laps, and that would totally burn it out on him. Like that, he'd be coasting it. And he's still got a dominating lead. It's 31 seconds.
31.5, give or take.
And Lewis is falling behind, and same thing with Ricky. They're not really gaining or losing any. They're losing a little bit of space, but they're not really gaining anything. So it's tough.
They're just plateauing right now.
You can coast it in on a landing. Just got to think sailplane. Use thermals.
No. Just release your parachute on the plane.
What?
Feather in the landing. All right. Lap number 99 for Franklin Monarch.
Yep. 2 to go. White flag's going to come out next lap, and then the checkered flag lap after that. Let's go ahead and check in with Patino where he is at. Take a look at the field. Driving his lines, trying to catch up. We got Ricky Hall out there on the other side of the track. Mike Smith also out there. Colin Hall doing what he can in that SpongeBob machine. A little dirty.
Just a little bit.
All right, get ready for that white flag. This is it. Oh, could you imagine if you ran out of fuel on this lap? This is it. I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat. We're gonna, if we catch some sputtering, we'll for sure know. He is extremely soft on that gas right now.
They should have a, you know how they have the crew chief, a plug-in.
Yeah.
They should have a broadcaster chief,
What? Why?
just telling you information on how the car. Like, yeah, it's slight damage on the right panel, but you should be able to finish, all right.
All right, here we go.
The amount of disrespect if you were to pit right now.
Going into the gravel pit. God, he tricks me every single time. He turns a little right and left just to swing it. I think he's going into the pits. This is it for all the cojones.
What if it were to die right there? And across the line.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Franklin Monarch takes first place. Following up behind him, Luis Patino running into the gravel pit right now. Going in for a second. Hopefully he can get the finish as well. And across the line. Oh, come on, Lewis. You got this. Yeet. He's in. All right, Ricky Hall also looking for that third. No mistakes. Last lap, he's got to cross the line. Mike Smith could possibly take it if there was a serious accident. But he is a minute and 19 seconds behind, close to a lap.
Oh.
And there we go, across the line for Ricky Hall, taking the third place. Boom. All right, let's get these guys up into the booth and talk to them a little bit, ask them about the race, how it went for them, and what they might have done differently for this endurance run. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, our second place finisher, Luis Patino. Dude, what a run. I was a little scared for both you and Ricky Hall. You guys had to do some last-minute pit stops. What was up with that?
Yeah, well, this is my first race with this format. Well, 100 laps. Yes. I was 2 laps short of gas, so I have to do a last pit
Quick
stop.
stop.
Yeah.
So the first place took me a lot. I think 23 seconds or more.
Yeah, I think you're about 31 seconds. You're there. I was hoping Frank would do a pit stop, that way you could catch up to him, but it was just not in the cards. But
Yeah, I was focused to try to catch it, but
no, I totally get that, man. It's tough because with these long races, you want to time out, your pit stops to the T, but stuff can change real fast.
Yeah.
But good job out there.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
good job, Lutz.
Thanks.
All right, Oh, looks like Ricky Hall's up here. We'll go ahead and bring him down. Once again, congratulations, Lewis, on your second place, and good luck next time, man.
Yeah, see you guys.
Felicidades, Luis.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third place finisher, Ricky Hall. Dude, you had me on the edge of my seat for most of the race with your pit stops.
Yeah, that was my plan. I knew I could gain some time. I figured everybody would be taking it easy in and out of pits. I knew if I came flying in there, I could gain some time. Just unfortunately, pit 9 times a race, bound to mess up one, I guess.
Yeah, that does happen. What did you just do? Like a quick pit and go, and you forgot to check your fuel or something like that?
No, I just got a penalty.
Oh shoot!
Oh.
Yeah, I got a 40-second penalty on my last pit stop. That's why I had to come back here 3.
Oh man, that hurts. That bites
Yep.
the big one. Well, other than that, you had a great run out there, trading blows with first place for pretty much the whole race. I was rooting for you, man. It was a close call.
Yeah, it was a blast. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be coming into this. Around 50, I was like, man, we're only halfway through. So I started trying to save the truck a little bit.
You and me,
You
man.
said 50.
I was like,
You said
wait.
50. I was like, first 10 passes, I was like, wow, we have to do 90 more of these.
Yeah. That's when the caution came out the first time. I was like, we are really only that far into the race? 40 laps? Like, man.
I was like, I swear it was a lot faster last time I was here. Oh man, but
It
good
was
job
a,
out there,
2
dude.
hour?
Yeah, roughly. Let's see, we're 2 hours and 30
2 hours,
minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I'm in VR the whole time, so.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
give those guys a quick vacation.
All right,
Yeah,
man. Well, I'll let you go. Congratulations on your third. That was a great run.
All right, thank you. I just want to thank everybody that puts us on, Mike's and the Filthy Club, Mike's Crazy Paints for the payout and everything, and you guys for the broadcast. I appreciate it.
You got it. Thank you so much, man.
Thank y'all.
Rest easy, Ricky.
All right, Frank, you're in the booth.
Hey, what's happening?
Not much, man. Dude, I was waiting for you to run out of fuel because you're on 7 pit stops and everyone else is on 8 or 9. So
Oh, man, I make them last. You better believe it.
that was very close.
Yeah, no, I was having a blast there racing with those guys, and it sounds like unfortunately there was an issue with a penalty, but yeah, those guys first, second, third, man, we were having a blast out front.
Oh yeah, the battles going back between you guys, also between the pit stops and kind of changing positions. It was tough to call sometimes because you guys would work yourself up to a nice gap, able to take a pit, and then be nose to tail again, fighting it out.
Yeah, no, that's what makes it fun and so dynamic is you come out and you kind of have to figure out where you're at in the field and where everyone else is planning on doing and whatnot.
Exactly. Well, man, I know you have some people out there that you want to thank and some sponsors.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, Mike's Crazy Paints for financially backing this race. We also have Geezers, AP Media, Team Clips, and Dirt Panda, and I especially want to thank Racecraft TV. You guys are a sponsor, and put this on out of the kindness of your heart for the league because you believe in us, and I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being there.
No problem, man. Hey, it's an endurance race. I love those, and I wanted to see how it turns out with these pro trucks. No one's really done this before, so to see a 100-lap endurance race at Crandon, to be some of the first to broadcast it, it's a lot of fun, and I really hope this format catches. It's tough for a lot of people to do that, and I think some people should try it out and give it a shot and see if they're up to the up to the run, and can they last the time frame because you guys start to make mistakes towards that end. Some people dive in too deep. You start missing your braking points. You get tired. It happens.
Or even then,
no,
some
the
people
track
just on
goes
the
wick.
on the pit entrance or exit. That's just they get
Yeah, like I
defocused then.
said, that's where you have to kind of really pay attention to where everyone's at because the last thing you want to do is come out of the pit and then your race is done.
Oh yeah.
One thing I did like, Franklin, was when I think it was Mike Smith and it was Louis Patino and Ricky Hall or Mike Smith were coming in. You were just like, I'll take my time on this exit.
Yeah, no, it's all about yielding to the race traffic and just racing clean. That's what we're all about here in the club.
Oh, that was a filthy club, not the clean club.
The name is a little separate. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen our cars? They're pretty pretty filthy right now.
They're pretty dirty.
Good deal.
All right. Well, thank you so much for putting this on. I enjoyed the race. I hope everyone else did. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Frank, congratulations on your first. I'm going to put you back in the Discord, and I'll close out this stream.
All right. Thank you, guys.
You got it. Once again, I'd like to thank the sponsors of this race. That's going to be AP Media, Geezer Motorsports, Mike's Crazy Paints, Panda Nation, Death Famous Media, and Team Clips. Also, once again, I'd like to thank Frank for putting on the Filthy Club Enduro Cross. This is pretty awesome. If I can't broadcast it, I'm definitely going to try and race it because that looks like a lot of fun. Renee, thank you so much for your help in the booth.
No problem.
And ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone had a good night and enjoyed the race. I know it was a long one, but sometimes long ones are a lot of fun. And with that being said, what?
You mean good evening?
Oh, yeah, good evening. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. And I'll see anyone out there that's going to be at the gas series. I'll see you guys out on Sunday. I'm going to drive out to Victorville and go watch the racing all day. So come say hi. I'll be around, and I'll see everyone then. Later.
Bye.